Well, everyone, it's finally here. My top 10 favorite movies of 2018. I'll put down my honorable mentions in the description box below, but for now, let's take a look at my top 10 favorite movies of 2018. Number 10, Bohemian Rhapsody. I originally wasn't very excited for this movie because I didn't really listen that much to Queen, but I will admit this movie was actually very surprising to watch. The acting was great all around. The songs were really good, and I even like the first act and the third act were perfectly done. The second act was my least favorite part of the movie, but I do like the parts where they show us the struggles of that Freddie Mercury had to go through in that time. But this movie was still really fun to watch, and I really liked it. Number 9, Black Wakanda Forever. Yeah, that kind of gives away, but number 9 is Black Panther. Finally, a good movie about an African superhero, an African American superhero. Finally, just God. Uh, this movie was really well done, in my opinion. The only major problem I have with this movie is the special effects. Yeah, sometimes the suit can look good, but sometimes it doesn't. Like, seriously, this movie almost has the exact same budget as other Marvel movies, but it looks a little bit cheaper. The acting is really good, in my opinion. I love the social commentary about how some people want a free. Well, I don't know really how to explain it, but it's still a good social commentary, in my opinion. And Chadwick Boseman does a really good job in this movie. The sets are beautifully done. The costume design is also really good. And finally, um, Michael B. Jordan is finally in a good superhero movie after a crap Fantastic Four. He was easily the best part about this movie. And while Aquaman kind of copied some of this movie, it was still a really good movie nonetheless. Number 8, okay, this is a movie I liked that a lot of people hated. Number 8 is Crimes of Grindelwald. I don't care what anyone says. I freaking loved this movie. I love the special effects. I love the characters. I like how it develops on them. And the villain Grindelwald is much better in this movie. Ezra Miller is really well done in his performance, and it's probably my favorite performance from him. His shy, he acts like this shy character, and it really works well. And while I will admit there was this scene that lasted for way too long, it still was a nice scene, and I really liked it. Overall, I thought Crimes of Grindelwald was an amazing movie, and therefore, number 7, Incredibles 2. Okay, no. Number 7, Maze Runner Death Cure. This is another movie that a lot of people didn't like, but I still liked. I don't care what the critics say. This movie was awesome, and I do not understand how this movie got bad reviews. The action was really well done, and the ending just let a big old punch in me that I could never. That it took me like an hour or two. It took me a while to think about its ending, and it was really well done. And I personally think this is an underrated gem of a movie, and I think everyone needs to watch the amazing trilogy that is known as the Maze Runner trilogy. Just watch this trilogy; it's amazing. Number 6, Incredibles 2. The sequel that many people, including myself, have finally been waiting for is finally here. And how was it? It was amazing. Oh boy. This is my number 6. God. I loved it. The animation is really well done. I love the characters in this movie. And I loved both plots going in this movie. There was never a moment where I was okay. The only time I was actually like, "Ugh, not this part," was the scene where Violet was trying to explain the costume thing to Tony. That was the only part where like, okay, I'm not just going to use the bathroom as an excuse to make sure I don't have to watch the scene. But besides that, I really liked it. Well, besides the only part where I felt a little feminist in there. But still, a sequel that was really amazing, and I can't wait for the third movie. Also, have the third movie be about the kids, please. Number 5 is Deadpool 2. I got this movie for Christmas. It was really funny. Ryan Reynolds continues to shine as Deadpool, and he's the perfect voice, and he's the perfect actor for Deadpool. And I'm really glad that Marvel is going to allow Ryan Reynolds to be Deadpool in the MCU. Yes, thank you, Marvel. That's for you, Marvel. That's for you. For you. Cable is really well done in this movie, and I like how there's not really a main villain. It's just people with arguments. That's really good in my opinion. The comedy is really done a lot good and done a lot better. I think this movie has a better story than the first movie, since it's more about family rather than just a revenge story. And there are some moments that actually hit me hard, like for a Deadpool movie. So that's a good way to start with the top five. Number four, Christopher Robin. Okay, this is another movie. I'm like, why do people hate this movie? Why do people not like this movie? This movie was amazing. I love how it gives us the theme that even though you're a grown up, you can still have those moments of having childlike wonders to it. Ewan McGregor is amazing in his performance as Christopher Robin, and I like the grown up version of him. Also, he dates Peggy from Captain America: First Avenger. It's a good thing Captain America wasn't in this movie. Wait, but then we had Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Captain America. Now that would be an awesome fight. I'm not gonna lie. Also, the other characters in this movie are really good as they always are. Pooh and Tigger are just as lovable as they are. Eeyore is still depressed as always, and I'm just saying right now, let him see a therapist for God's sake. He looks like he's about to commit suicide. Just saying. Overall, I love this movie, and it's easily my favorite Disney movie of the year, not counting Marvel. Number three, Creed 2. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the top three were hard to make. These were the movies that made me think the most when I went out of the theater. These were the movies that actually made me think long and hard about it after I watched it. And Creed 2 was just that movie. Michael B. Jordan is perfect as Adonis Creed, and he deserves an Oscar in his performance. I can't decide between this movie or the first Creed. Ivan Drago, like Dolph Lundgren and Victor Drago, the actors for both of them are perfectly well done. And even though the actor for Victor doesn't talk that much, you can feel the pain he goes through and the harsh reality he's gone through in his life. That is really well done, and I love it. And I love how you can actually feel it, like a character is getting punched. When in the first fight between Victor and Creed, I actually felt it when Adonis was getting his ass kicked. Bianca was really likable, and Sylvester Stallone continues to shine as Rocky Balboa. What can I say? But this movie is fantastic. Number two, now this is the part where I really had to decide. Number two, for now anyway, is Into the Spider-Verse. It could change tomorrow or maybe next week. But right now, Into the Spider-Verse is number two. This better win Best Animated Movie of the Year. Just saying. This movie made me a fan of Miles Morales, and I love it so dang much. All the characters in this movie are really likable in my opinion. Spider-Ham and Spider-Man Noir are the perfect comic reliefs. And there better be a damn sequel after that post-credit scene. I mean, the animation is beautifully well done, and this is something I wasn't very excited for. Like, the joke in the trailer about the whole, say I love you, wasn't something I was very fond of in the trailer, but here it actually made me laugh because of the context. And I really want this movie to win Best Animated Movie. Seriously, the hell with Teen Titans Go. This is an actual good animated superhero movie that came out this year. Well, that and Incredibles 2. But still, let's get on to number one. And you probably know what it is if you watch my videos. Number one is, drumroll please, Avengers Assemble. This movie is a masterpiece. Everything about this movie I just love. The characters, the story, the special effects, the action. Everything about this movie is just beautiful. Thanos, a character I thought was going to be the boring bad guy, the boring generic villain that was like, oh, I'm gonna win and you guys are gonna lose. He's actually probably my favorite part about this movie. He's a well-developed character, and he's probably the best super villain in a movie ever. The actors continue to shine as their characters, and I love the pairings they did. They had Doctor Strange and Tony Stark working together, which I thought was cool since they are kind of similar in ways. These Thor and Star-Lord um are similar, so I like that. And of course, the ending. When Spider-Man said, "Tony, I don't feel so good," my heart was about to shatter, seeing probably my favorite character of all time get turned to dust. So, what were your favorite movies of 2018? Post them down in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like the one you just watched. See you later. Bye.